okay, what is the best way to improve with jazz improvisation? I've been having some trouble with that. The best way to improve is very simple. Learn transcriptions, learn tunes, improvise a lot. I know that's way overgeneralizing, but the best thing you can do is trying to learn stuff by ear, learn jazz solos by ear, learn some J.J. Johnson, learn some Curtis Fuller, learn some Slide Hampton. If there's someone more particular that you like, then learn that. Learn music you like, learn from jazz trombonists you like, and then go ahead and play all the time. So repertoire, language, that's number 1 and number 2. And then if you want to dive deeper, you can dive deeper into different things, but you got to be playing a lot and you got to be improvising all the time. So something I do with some students that don't improvise that much is we just improvise over a drone during our warm-up time. So we're just like, all right, let's just make some melodies over our drone, and just getting in the habit of making stuff up. Let's make up warm-ups. Let's improvise what we're going to do playing lip slurs or something like that. Let's improvise with the major scale. What happens if we improvise with the major scale and we put it over a major chord, so like B flat major, and then what happens if I change the chord to G minor but you use the same scale, or what happens if I change it to C minor and you use the same scale? So different things like that. But the way that I practice it for higher level students, just in terms of a concept, is that we have to work on language, like language from the masters. We have to work on language development in terms of like technical. I need to be able to execute certain shapes on the horn. So that might be triads, 7th chords. So 3-note chords, 4-note chords, scales, which are 7-note shapes, unless you get into octatonic, etc. scales. But you need that hard skill of like, I can execute my bebop scales. But that doesn't really come into play until after you've mastered the major hurdle of like, I'm going to improvise every day. I'm going to learn tunes and I'm going to get repertoire. So as you can do it straight to the brain, the better. You want to internalize, not memorize. That's what I talk about. Internalize, not memorize, because you want to remember stuff. So that means it's got to be in here, not like look at it and memorize it and then forget it, like a phone number or like the facts for a test or something. You don't want that. You want it to be inside. So that means you got to practice it so much that you can't forget it, not just so that you can do it right one time for a test. Challenge that some people approach jazz in an academic setting. They think it's like a test, like I'm going to learn these tunes for this jury and then I can forget them. It's like, well, you can do that, but it kind of defeats the purpose, because the whole purpose of learning tunes is to be able to play them with other people and improvise together and make music together. So it kind of defeats the purpose of learning them, in my opinion. So that's the best way. It's the hard way, but it's the best way, in my opinion.